So we're up again this morning, right? So, like I keep telling you, sovereign immunity does not mean that they did not do wrong. It means they're not being held accountable like a monarch, right? Wouldn't be. Which is a strange law to have in the Constitution, where it's a democracy and not a monarchy, right? All I'm saying. But it covers Joe and President. Like Joe ain't doing the same thing with his son. Yes, you do know. Yes, you do know. No office that's in government could do that. No official, no. Unless you're using sovereign immunity, which you can use if you're what? Doing something wrong. And no, what that means. That means sovereign immunity never means you did right. You don't have to prove malice for a civil case. That's about discrimination. Now, I don't know if Officer Martin was involved with other accidents in Fort Wentworth I was in, right? But he could have been the one 7 years ago. I don't remember. But see, being involved with it, I don't even know he wrote up the report or not, right? But like I said, see, you're letting him use that defense, right? Even though it don't apply to the situation. So he's a state official, right? Not a city official. So you want me to play disabled veteran lawyer, right? Right. Now, information, like I said, in how to be a lawyer might be kind of out there, but it's not the same as going to school for it, getting the degree either, dumbass, right? They have different books and different information than we actually have, right? All we can do is watch a court drama and get a general feel for what it's like, but you're damn sure not Judge Judy, honestly. Right. See, I was suing him also as a citizen, right? Not a police officer. You know that too. You know that too. And you look familiar. Did I meet you when I walked naked in the street? Michael, do you have a God complex? Well, I'll call you more than a king. I'll call you a God complex type personality. No, that means you think you can do no wrong. That's not how Jesus and God think. They would acknowledge mistakes, including Satan, which is why they know Satan is making the mistakes, right? Not them, not them. Too. They don't do what he does the way he does it, right? Now, when Jesus became a little baby and grew up in Bethlehem and Nazareth, right, and learned Jewish culture, and see, he had the Torah, and we have the New Testament and don't believe half of it. Most of the writings of Paul talk about the oneness of Christ with the church, right? You ignore that. The church isn't the men and the women in it, or just the men? No, just the men. It ain't the Jew and the Gentile too, or the bond and the free, or the sinner and the saint. Right. It's the unperfect man and the man who thinks he's perfect even though he's not. See, that's a sin too. It's called self-righteousness. While you're doing something wrong, denying you're wrong. That's what sovereign immunity means. You don't have to admit you did wrong even though you did something wrong, right? We all know that. And to back up the officer makes you wrong, Judge. And yes, you're acting like a king. But, I have the balls to tell you that. But you can't. You are acting like a king. That's the truth of the matter. But you can't hold me in contempt. The contempt is in you. You have contempt for the court in using that rule. I'm playing by the rules. You can't even convict me even if you bring a 14 or 15-year-old girl with a fake ID. Why? There's no way for me to verify that. And I can fuck the shit out of her because it's legal in Georgia. All night long if she wants. And she'll like it. Unlike with y'all. She'll enjoy herself. Because I'm not trying to fuck her. I'm trying to help her. If she come up with a fake ID, she'd have made up her mind she's going to do it anyway. What the hell? What the hell? You don't know that. You don't know that. You're just talking her into doing what she already wants to do, right? That's still consent. If you give her a fake ID and she does it, she wants to do it. She wants to do it. You're not tricking her into shit. The only one who's full of shit about it is you. You're using a technicality of the age used to be 14 to say, okay, now it's 16, so you can't do that anymore. That's, again, sovereign immunity, right? Well, guess what? I'm a military man. See, that might apply to me, too. Hello? Hello? You know what I mean? If you can use it, I can use it. Mi casa, su casa. Get that? Get that. See, if you break your own rules, who's then following them? Nobody. Nobody. They'll break the rules up by your example. All right. Now, Jesus, according to Isaiah, could have even had 7 women who had husbands but not a child. And in order to marry Mary Magdalene, she had to be a virgin at least on the wedding night. All right. After that, if she cheated on him, okay. Now, we don't know exactly when he met the woman at Samaria, but it was after his wedding during the following Passover year. From one Passover to the next is a year, dumbass, right? During Jesus' life. And like everybody, it's a day-by-day thing. So, you got start with the first Passover where he did the first money changer where, Pilate wasn't even there, so that's 25 at least AD. Now, by the third, he's there. Oh, you know. Now, the third Passover ain't 3 years full, it's 2. Can't even count, motherfuckers. 3 does not equal 2 in a yearly cycle. It equals 3. No, that's 2 with 3 Passovers in between. Right. Dumbass. He started probably around what? He's being baptized by John into Jordan around what feast? Atonement? Okay. The most he might have had is 2.5 years. Hello? That's around September, by the way. For us. Though the calendar is supposed to balance out, too. Because one is a lunar cycle and one is a solar cycle. So they can be worked into a single calendar that's the same, right? You just add a few more moon months than the solar days, right? So again, if I've been with 18 women like Solomon, what am I practicing? Polyamory. Not monogamy. See, that's in the Bible too. Some men get more than one woman because they're that good looking. That's Brad Pitt. He could have more than one woman if he wants. Right? Angelina and Jennifer Aniston, right? And now I hear he's back with Jennifer again, right? After her breakup with Justin. Whatever. It's life. In real life, no one's perfect, right? No one gets everything they want. Not even if me and the Armenian-looking woman fucked in the fucking aisle. Right. Do I remember that? Right. But I can tell she wants it, right? whether we did or not. Now, difference being, if we didn't, we know you're going to interfere in it, right? If we did, you interfered with it. At least on my end, at least on your end. Right. Because I would go for her. And make love to her right there. And as soon as I saw her, those were the thoughts that went through my head. Right? Now, there was 2 women at the deli section, right? I was interested in as well. One was a tall African mixed woman, and one was a kind of Mexican Asian looking woman. Now, you know which one I would like better, the Asian looking woman, because of the dream, right? But I was also thinking about what? And there's a draw, and there's a draw. And like I said, thinking about it, okay, is up to them too, right? Because I'm just trying to get some food. Some chicken wings and some rice and gravy. Then I got me a little bit of yogurt, which is key lime pie yogurt. Right? I got me a couple of things of water, little cups of water for the coffee thing. But see, you don't get one key word, consent. See, consenting, if me and our money like a woman consented to the sex, even if we did it in fucking public, in public, consensual sex is permission from the female and the male to both have sex. But you're so archaic about sex. Once they had sex with Satan, they became ashamed. But the sex with each other was fine. Before the sin. Now, the sin ain't the sex act itself. And you think it was straight sex that fucked Adam up, or gay sex. Right. Now, am I saying gay sex is wrong, though? No. Again, it's how you look at it. Listen or not. Listen or not. Okay, if you're making love to a man who's in love with you, that's different, ain't it? It's not lust. If you're trying to find a boyfriend and you're a boy, and there again, if you're a boy trying to find a girlfriend, you've always liked girls, right? You might get more than one girl. Now, yeah, at the fresh air home, when I had a girlfriend, I stuck with that girlfriend the whole 2 weeks, or however long we were there. 3 or 4 weeks, however long we were there. Right. But I kissed the girl. I kissed my girlfriend on the lips. And the girlfriends I had kissed me. But the boys left me alone because they're immature. I wasn't. I like kissing girls. I can even kiss you downstairs if you want me to. I don't mind the smell of fish and chicken in the morning. Right? As long as it ain't odorous. I almost didn't do the first girl, but said fuck it anyway. I can't quit with her too. It's stick it, sometimes lick it and stick it and quit it. I have to do that. Lick it, stick it, quit it. Use your fingers after. I don't know. She won't admit that I did. Though I heard she did have a child later on. So did the other girl, Shane's girlfriend. But I didn't really remember sleeping with her. Though we were alone kind of together too when he went off with the girl I had sex with the other guy. They could have done a menage a trois with 2 guys and a girl. I'm not into that, but hey, you can do it. You can do it. I don't judge. Of course, you're thinking that. So is she. When they went off with her. And And I told her, well, she fucked me. I don't know what she's going to do. That's kind of weird, ain't it? What they going off with her for? And she even kissed me when she got back when I was sleeping on the bed. Right. Okay. But we did exchange numbers and dresses and all that. I never heard from her. Right. On the ship. I didn't get one letter from the girl. But King and Ben Campbell. Okay. King gets the mail for everybody. And passes it out to Ashina. Well, they might be trying to see if you're real and using the movie script. See what I mean? That might be some of what they did. I don't know. I don't read the letters they wrote. You did. You did. And see, you're not asking me if that me. You know it's me, huh? Are your girlfriends on the ship telling you that? Are your shipmates too? They're sabotaging our relationship too. So did Lieutenant Davis, thinking I was like the other people in Christian Fellowship Church and looking for a hand job. Nope. Not this white boy. And yes, it would be fraternization for us to do that. Of course it is. You're an officer. I'm not. Hello? I'm enlisted. You can't do that with me. Didn't even cross my mind, though. Right? Because he was worried about it being fraternization. I said, no, you ain't got to worry about that. At all. Pastor Thomas probably told him that, too. You ain't got to worry about that. I was saying. But it's figuring out who the one is. She could even have been married to another man, right? And that's part of the problem too, right? It's kind of why what's happening with me with the multiple women, right? Like with Solomon, who doesn't know who the right woman for him is, but is fucking them all. All thousand. Now, I don't know how often, right? But that's a lot of women to deal with. So, maybe. 300 were his wife, and 700 were concubines. Now, what happened with Jacob, right? He had 4. One was Leah's concubine, and one was, handmaid. And one was Rachel's handmaid, right? And he had all 4. I don't know why he's bitching about Reuben having her either, and Bilhah, whoever that was, right? Like he really wanted her either. He just fucked them both to get them pregnant out of spite of both women. Because, see, they're spiting him by not giving him Rachel in the first place, who's one. And she agreed to it, you know what I mean? Rachel did. That's giving in to peer pressure, usually. And Jacob only wanted her, like I said, right? He was the one being a little monogamous there. So was Joseph with Potiphar's wife. In a way, going to prison over that shit is fine, but hell, you might should have just fucked her and get her pregnant and go to jail for a good reason. Yeah, he might have killed you. I get that. Then he would have hanged you. I know why. But some pussy you won't. You know what I mean? If that pussy's hot enough, he gonna stroke it to the east and stroke it to the west and stroke it to the woman that I love best. Stroke it. And I don't just stroke. I play the fields. Top to bottom. I get a home run, first and second base, and third. You know what that is, right? Home run, first base, second base, third base, home run. Get it? Yeah. So you got the boobs, the head, and the vagina, and all in between. I play the whole field that being, not half, not just the top half. I play the whole field. I might even massage your feet, motherfucker. You know I too. You know I too. Like you, she's been on them all day. Getting real close. You're making it hard for me. Loving day, night, day. Uh-huh. Right. Right. I try to behave though. I try to hold myself together. I know you try to hold yourself together. Not because I'm scared of them, the women. I don't know if we're having sex or not. Even with the women in the Japanese restaurant. I feel like I am, right? But the memory isn't there, right? I feel the desires of them to me too, right? Both women, and few of the customer women. But I'm trying to what? Behave. I'm trying to behave. Now, who's got to be the aggressor there? That they do. They do. I told you, Mary Bell came home to me. I know, and we started a relationship, kind of right. Mainly sex, but she's trying to get away from her mom and her Steven and Bart and all that, and it's kind of confusing me. I don't understand, why she don't just clean break it off, but I don't know the tension there, right? She's happy with them to even be with me when she was with me, right? Sometimes one time, like I said, she played hooky from school. And they call the parents when you do that shit. But again, we did that shit too. We did that shit too. And Steven's fucking making her kissing. Like, I don't know that shit either, Steven. But you can't rape her. Though you want to, obviously. Keep her from me. Keep her from. I never said I didn't believe her. I said she keeps breaking her promises, and my car was fucking breaking down, and I told her that shit too. And I'm having transmission problems with that fucker. I ain't even had it over a year. And they repossessed it even. And why? It was a piece of shit. You know why? So I gotta do my second week of my course, right? For both classes. One's a 72, one's above that, right? But I'm passing both courses, right? And that's why I'm also doing the extra credit. One's, I don't know if it's the teacher or me either. Miss Doctor, whatever, Jill, See, critical thinking works two ways. You also have to know how to navigate the field. Like with my shipmates, like I'm telling her, they're trying to sexually harass me and quid pro quo me to train me as an electrician. In other words, they're not training me as an electrician like they're supposed to, and instead they're quid pro quo me. Right. But see, the government thinks put me on disability is enough. Right? You know what I mean? Even though they know I was injured the whole time trying to work and couldn't really work, right? More than a part-time job, right? And even then, that's with arthritic pain throughout the day, right? But again, yeah, I can kind of handle it for a couple hours, 4 to 6 maybe. Like I said, right? But asshole is as asshole does, right? Right? For someone to be an asshole to you, they gotta be what? Doing you wrong, doing you wrong. And if you're not holding them accountable, they don't care. And then they say, well, nobody cares. I know. Well, someone should start. Even if it's just me caring about myself, you know what I mean? If you don't love your neighbor as yourself, who else can you love them as? Sure as hell not as they loving you sometimes. Right? They might even be hating your ass. Right? So Jesus said to even love your enemies. And Paul said, by loving them, you're heaping coals of fire upon them. Because they're doing it in hate. They're spiting you. Because they want to do what you can do, but the people doing it with you don't want them. Probably you do. That's why I talk about sharing and really understanding the person who wants you can't be with you because of other people around him. That again is up to them, not you or me. Even with Gabrielle. Whichever one wants to be with me. That's a common name for a woman too. But you know which one I mean. The one that has marital issues. And now the guy she's with ain't no better than a rapist, right? To her. Like I said, they kind of act like they understand, but then when it comes to shove, no, they really don't. They really don't. She knows some people really do. And they don't fake it to make it. And if anything turns her on to anyone, that would be it. That would be it. Well, like I said, I don't know all the details if she even got pregnant by the rapist, but okay, if she did, he's stalking her to learn her menstrual cycle. Once you have that down, you can get anybody pregnant. Right. You just fuck them at the right time. So, do I even do that? No. Now, also, working with other human beings involves similar things to critical thinking. But at the same time, when you're dealing with messed up people, they're still messed up people, right? You can't unmess them up. Keenan's kind of pretty. She looks like the girl I had sex with. She won the Grand Slam title. I think that's at Wimbledon, right? Or was it Australia? She kind of looks like the girl in the dream, though. I never met her. Exactly like her. Like Australian, right? Yeah, she looks exactly like the girl in the dream. Until I saw her, though, right? Did I say like brown hair, like blonde hair, right? Blue eyes, blue eyes. Look just like her. Looks just like her. Mm-hmm. We were just in my dorm room. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, now, another thing, okay, is how do they freeze sperm for all that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Storage. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm asking, how is it stored for artificial insemination, right? For some reason. Is the, according to Wikipedia, it's the deliberate introduction of sperm into a female cervix or uterine cavity for the purpose of achieving a pregnancy through in vitro fertilization by means other than sexual intercourse. That don't mean you didn't have sex with the female either. It is a fertility treatment for humans and is common practice in animal breeding, including dairy cattle and other things. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They even offer at-home insemination since 1987. Pre-seed. And then in order